we went bankrupt. I mean, we burned down before we went bankrupt, but we basically went bankrupt, and we were lucky that the entire village burned to the ground, because the IRS are good, but they can't take ashes. Good morning, everyone. Dave from the wee hours here, and look what's back on the channel. It is Norland for, I believe, the third time coming back to Norland just ahead of its release. So not out now, out in about a week as I'm recording this, more or less. But we once again have our hands on this a little bit early thanks to the folks over at Hooded Horse. So quick thanks to them, as always, for sending along Norland and many other games that they've supplied to the channel. There is, of course, a link to the Steam page down below, so if you want to go check it out for yourself, maybe throw it on the old wish list, that's where you can go ahead and do that. And I think I would be remiss if I didn't bring back the family. So once again, Dave, Mrs. Dave, and Bro Dave back on the team here. I'm leaving all the skills as is because it's recommended skill settings for a balanced game, and I'm not inclined to mess with that. We're going to come back to that point in a sec, so stay tuned for that one. I'm fairly persuasive, and I've got relatively decent manners, and I'm not completely terrible at combat. I'm resistant to addictions, so that's good, but I'm nervous. All nervous breakdowns are severe. Oh, super. We're going to love that. How about Mrs. Dave? How are you doing? You are calm. Okay, nervous breakdowns are light, and low fertility, so not really a good chance of getting pregnant to increase the family size. How about Bro Dave? What do you got going on here? You are also resistant to addictions, and you're going to go bald early. Well, that's not really that bad a thing. You're also sharp-tongued. So when you're in charge of the Chancellery, your ability to explain production tasks in an exceptionally precise and clear language, it eliminates the need for paper. I recall paper being a big issue. So let me just get to what we're getting to here. So about an hour ago, I fired up Norland. I got the key. I'm like, oh, cool. Can't wait to get Norland back on the channel. That's going to be a lot of fun. And I started up a new game. I did about 27 minutes of recording as far as Norland is concerned. On my Steam page, it says 27 minutes of recording and died immediately. Seriously, 27 minutes and I was done. So we're going to do something that we don't commonly do on the channel with Norland this time. Norland, what I've found, my limited experience with Norland, is it's a deceptively complex game. I think we learned that when my last village burned to the ground. So we're going to do something you don't traditionally see on the channel. I'm going to leave the tutorial on. Now, last time in Norland, we were Varn. They value peace, they don't like the cadence, and we're pretty good with rutabagas, pig farms, and herbalists. We have a natural knowledge about nature. What if we mix this up a little bit? So what if I were Caden? What does that do for me? We value strength, all right? We don't like the Varn. You're a military folk, okay? Weapons and armor forges, archery, all of that. How about the Maca? What are you guys into? You like trade, okay? And you don't like the Tanayas. Workshop, brewery, and alchemy is bonus boosted. And you have knowledge about textbooks and potions. That seems very good. That seems like a good thing. How about the last guys here, the Tanaya? What are you into? You're into intrigue. Ooh, cool. And you hate the Maca. You're into paper. You like bureaucracy and demagoguery and religion. Who was I just looking at there? The Maca. Trade, workshop, brewery, alchemy. This seems like a cool little group. I think we're going to go with that. What can I get for my sign here? Last time we did the scissors, because I wanted my army to be running with scissors. Well, like that. I like the swirly thing. That's wonderfully ambiguous. What else have you got in here for me? A snail. Really? I'm going to tell you, that's not threatening. I'm not threatened by that. If I'm facing down an army and they've got snails on their shield, I'm laughing. I'm going, don't worry, guys, we got this one. They got snails on their shield. Omega, scissors again, sure. What was that? It's 3 circles. That doesn't mean anything to me. That kind of says explosion. I like that, because probably that's how it's going to go down. What could we do for colors here? Okay, we can get kind of a yellow. Could I get the background in something akin to a wee hours red? You got a deep red. That's close. How about this? There we go. That's what we want right there. Big explosion. That says Daveville all day. Let me just be very clear. We're not doing Unholy Horde. That's it. That's all I have to say. I don't have any further statements about that. We're not doing Unholy Horde. We'll keep the prisoner scenario because that's the default one. I'm not going to add any modifiers. Just kind of keep it as is and keep it in normal Normal mode. Did I accidentally set this up without the tutorial? I think I accidentally set this up without the tutorial. Dang, we're gonna die again. Okay, I'm gonna have to scramble my brain here to try and remember how to play Norland. I know rutabagas are deeply involved. Rutabagas are a core of this entire game. There's Mrs. Dave. She's been captured. She doesn't live here no more. She's been captured by the enemy. And for some reason, they've given her a hat that looks like an upside-down ice cream cone. Maybe they just think it's funny to torture their prisoners like that. You have hope for the future, and you're a hostage. I should have put the tutorial on. Okay, me. Let's just look at me down here. I know that's Warner, that's not me at all. There I go. I'm down here. All right. An important person is Mrs. Dave, it sure is. And there's Bro Dave right next to me. He's pretty into me right now. I need to set up. Yeah, nobody's doing anything right now. So I need to set somebody up in charge of the hall where the peasants gather and say, "Hey, what would you like us to do today, King Dave?" So I'm in charge of that right now, but I think Bro Dave is actually... Yeah, Bro Dave is way better at this than I am. So you're going to be in charge of the hall. I'm pretty sure they can take care of 3 things. Each royal person can take care of 3 things. Bossing the peasants around, going, "Hey, you peasants, go dig some rutabagas." Speaking of rutabagas, we should probably get that going. So production and then the workshop and the brewery. No, that's not what I need right now. We need food. Let's conquer food. Okay, rutabagas. So up here, we've got fertility 93, 98, 100 right there. Can we get a second one of those? 100. Hey, you know what? Let's go for broke. How about 3 rutabaga fields right there? Now, I believe Bro Dave is going to go to the peasants and go, "Hey, you peasants, I'm going to shake my fist at you and make you go dig a rutabaga field." Yep, there he is. Fist shaking action right there. Red hot fist shaking action right there. Get to those rutabaga fields, you peasants. I'm not paying you to stand around and not dig rutabagas. I'm paying you to go dig some rutabagas. And they're like, "Oh my god, we should totally go dig rutabagas because Bro Dave is really angry at us." You can see because he's shaking his fist at us. So if I turned off the tutorial, maybe I can work up here. Build a lumber mill. Okay, they have nowhere to pray, taverns, alcohol, food, barracks. Yes, all of that. All of that exists. That is very, very true. Are you guys going to go figure out the rutabaga fields at some point in the near future? You know what? While you're doing that, what have I got? What did I roll in with? 500 wood, a quantity of iron, a little bit of paper, some bows, some maces, piece of armor. I've got some medical salve, right? We got some beer. Excellent. Some rutabagas. Great. And then what have we got here? Some flour. Okay. Okay. How about we also think about the lumber mill action? Yeah, there we go. The peasants are like, "We don't want Bro Dave to be angry at us anymore. Let's go dig some rutabaga fields." How about we look at the concept of the lumber mill here, where we dig the wood. So that's going to cost me 15 wood to set it up. Let's just put it, I don't know, near the wood. Put it up over there, and we'll see what happens with that when they get that done. Now, I should probably go rescue my wife at some point. I mean, she can handle herself, really. Honestly, she's fine. But I should probably go rescue her. Talk to me about the army. That's building, though. Barracks, actually, would be a good idea. Place for warriors to reside, and it can accommodate up to 10 of them. How is that different from what I have right now? This is a dormitory. Okay, so that's for the peasants. How about we did... No, go back to construction. We were loving what we were doing there with construction. Barracks. How about you lived right here? That's going to take some of my iron, too. I don't have a lot of that, but put that there. I feel we need a military of some sort. Let me stretch my memory a little bit here. So these peasants, they're going to get paid. And then they're going to come over to the market and buy their food and drink for the night. And eat their food. So I got to make sure that they can afford this kind of stuff. Or that I'm paying them enough. Do I think I remember where that is? Is that in finance? Finance menu. Each peasant receives a wage. Got it. Then they'll go to the market and buy 1 unit of food. And with the remaining money, they might try to buy 1 unit of alcohol, if they can afford it. Okay. So what are we doing these days? We're charging 3 for a rutabaga, 4 for flour. And I'm assuming they can make something out of flour. They're just not eating raw flour. Right now, we're paying them 5 a day. And we're paying the warriors 5 a day, too. That's knocking me down 55 every single day. I got 2,500 right now, But that ain't gonna last forever, and the biggest issue I had with Norland the last time we played it was the economy. Now, there have obviously been quite a number of changes since the last time we played this, one of which apparently had to do with the economy. What precisely that means, I don't know. But in the email, it was pointed out that they've reworked and revamped the economy side of things, so hopefully it's a little easier to make money around here. Right now, they're fine. My man here can go down and buy himself a rutabaga at the end of the day. You did a hard day's work in the rutabaga fields. And instead of just, grabbing a rutabaga on your way out the door, you're going to go buy a rutabaga that you probably dug yourself. Now, who are you guys? You're a soldier. Okay. So, Marga, you're a soldier, and you're just kind of strolling around because we don't really have anything for you to do. Sala, you're a soldier. Okay. So, if I wanted to put together an army, I could theoretically do that. I have a quantity of soldiers here. They're not very good. Let's be honest. They're not very good. They're not as good as me, and they're not even as good as Bro Dave. But they're there. They exist. Here's how I died, by the way, just in case you're curious, because I know you're sitting around going, go ahead, did it burn down? It burned down, didn't it? No. We went off into battle and I was immediately killed. So the rutabaga fields are up, or at least one of them is up. So let's get a manager in here. I want Bro Dave in charge of this. He's very good at this. Is this one ready? That one's not ready yet. Okay, so we're still bringing resources over there and over there. Yeah, it takes time to do stuff. It's only 11:30 on the morning on day 0. I'm probably asking a little much that the rutabaga fields be done before noon. But good news, Bro Dave is over here shaking his fist going, hey, you peasants, let's get some rutabagas dug around here. Rutabagas ain't growing themselves, Bro Dave's going to take care of the second field that just happened, basically. They're still building the third one. I think that's him done. He's got 2 fields and the little thingamajiggy down here that he's in charge of right now. So I don't think he can do anything else. I'm pretty sure it's 3. I could probably read something up here, but hey, I've blown off the tutorial, so we're just flying by the seat of our pants right now. I may have overextended myself already. There's only 1 worker over here. How many are over here? 1. Can I bump that up? Can we say 2? Nope, not at all. And then you've got 1 worker over here. All right, so I'm going to guess I can't appoint... Can I appoint Bro Dave? Can you do that? All right, you're in, man. You're in charge of rutabagas and then telling people to do things. Marga, my soldier, talk to me. You've got optimism about being a new resident. You're full of energy, but you're also homeless. That part we're working on, Marga. Okay, we're working on that eventually. I got to get the lumber mill going here, though. We've dropped off the resources, so we will get on that momentarily. But I got to get more people. I got to get more everything in here. This is one of those games where you kind of need everything all at once, as I recall. But you can't. So I'm just going to have to focus on warm bodies. I think after the barracks is done, put up another dormitory. Because, well, I could fit 3 more people in this one. Barely. It's a very tight dormitory. I would not want to sleep in there. Probably going to end up sleeping on the straw there. But I could cram 3 more people into there if we get anyone coming by. But another dormitory wouldn't hurt. I need warm bodies. Focus, 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 Dave, okay? Last time you played Norland, it all burned down. Oh, we've got a trader showing up. Where are you? Come here. Yeah, you're all the way over there. It's going to take you a while. You let me know when you get over here, Chief. Now, hang on. 8 migrants just arrived? Is that these guys? Do you live here? Did you just move in? Yeah, I think they just moved in. I think they just popped by and said, we live here now. I think they are separate and unique from the trader, even though they came in at the same time, because you live here, right? Optimism of a new resident. Wow, you're wicked happy. Full of energy, bliss, you had a hearty meal. Oh, that one ain't gonna last, Lorana. That ain't gonna last. No, we mostly eat rutabagas around here. So many rutabagas. Oh, and apparently if I pan up, it can give me the info on all these things. Oh, that's handy. Know that they're being managed, who's managing them, who might be working there. Is that workers that I'm reading there? So if I go here, yeah, now you've got 3 workers. Well, that'll be all those people who came in who had a hearty meal prior to the rutabaga event. Now the trader, where'd you go, Chief? You're over here. How do we trade with you? Yeah, trade with me. I'm not actually as good at it as Bro Dave, but Bro Dave's wicked busy right now. He's got a lot of rutabaga fields to attend to. Why are you different? You're a prisoner. Oh, right. I might be able to free you if I can afford it. I probably can't, and I shouldn't. Don't blow through your money, Dave. Okay, what have we got? We're being recommended that we buy books. I'm going to look at that in a sec. Now, obviously I don't really have a lot to sell. Got some flour. I've got some beer. That's probably going to sell well, though, isn't it? Yeah, it does sell pretty well. Yeah, let's go... Well, how much do the books cost, first of all? Longevity. Special diet and mental states slow down aging, causing it to begin 10 days later. Only works on a lord who studied that. All right, what else have you got? Flavorful ale. Okay, so we can make something cool in the brewery, which we don't have. Armor forge would be nice, but I'll bet you we need a lot of iron for that. And I am not going to have that anytime in the near future. Same with weapons. Fighting drought. Seed planting and soil treatment eliminate crop loss during droughts. Oh, good. Droughts are in play. Fantastic. Oh, right. And the books have a language. We've got to make sure we can speak this. So this is written in Varn. This is written in what? It doesn't specifically say. I guess our language if we don't. I don't know. Apparently we can read it. This is written in Varn, and we all speak Varn. This is just fine. Paper workshop. Boy, that would be a good one. That would be a good one. What else you got? Temple. Oh, yeah, we totally need a temple. We've got to have a temple. People love that sort of thing. I'm going to get temple. Peasants' house. Yeah, they could have their own individual housing. I'm going to be spending some money here. Scaffold, we'll come back to that one. Herbalist, maybe. That's probably where my medicine is. I can just hear the comments section going, no, herbalist is the most important one of all. Hop fields and beer, however. That sounds pretty good. So I'm down rather 285. And I really don't have a lot to sell. I can shave off some rutabagas, but it's not really the make or break. I'm just going to take the hit. A little bit of beer, a few rutabagas. I'm going to trade this. The thing is, though, I need, like, a library, right? Otherwise, we can't read the books. Also, Dave, you should probably look at literally anything else the guy has got, because you just went to books and then you blew everything right off. How about people? I could buy some people. Lirelond here. Okay. Doesn't miss his loved ones. Nice. Nice one, Lirelond. To heck with him. I'm happy to be a prisoner. Got me away from the family. You don't miss your loved ones. You got really good combat skill. Well, I mean, you got 5, which is better than any of my current warriors. You cost 100. I'm going to blow through all my money. What do you keep flagging me here? I bought some books. Okay, is there a specific book you want me to buy? Because it ain't longevity. We ain't doing that. Go back to buying people. Farron, okay. No combat skill, no combat skill, no combat skill. So it's really down to Attenrash here. I'm going to buy Attenrash. You're in, Chief. You're in. I'm just buying you. Prisoners or warriors captured in battle. Right. And they require special handling. What I'd like to do is free him. Okay. Prisoners work 3 hours longer. No, I don't want you to be a prisoner. I want you to be freed. Great joy and freedom and may become a brave warrior. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Now, hang on. Slam it into pause mode. Oh, Bro Dave's jamming out down here. Bro Dave's got the loot out. He's like, we are having a hoedown here. We're going to do a little bit of red-hot loot action. Where's the guy? Attenrash, you. Yeah. I want to free you. Yeah, we're freeing you. Sure, I'll do it. Apparently I'm good at freeing people. Bro Dave, you just keep jamming out, man. I'm going to go free a slave here. Yeah, he's in. He's figured out his new clothes. Attenrash is in, and I bet you're really happy about that. No, you're just full of energy. You don't want to thank me, maybe, for, freeing you? You don't want to be happy about that at all? You know what, Attenrash, I'm regretting my choices now. I desperately need a new dormitory because we have nowhere to put people at all. So, production service, army, housing. Yeah, we got to get another dormitory up and running, like, now-ish. Where might that want to live? I don't really mind, but we just need to get it going soon. Can we prioritize this, please? Yeah, build this first. I'm going to reluctantly put down some roads, too, if only because that will increase their movement speed, and that's got to be a good thing. So just a simple road there. That cost me not a small amount of money to do that, but we'll just keep that down there. What else do I need to be working on? Now, Attenrash, can you join the army now? If I say Attenrash, from peasants, free prisoners, either one. Why are you not available, Attenrash? Why is nobody available? I mean, I can get some mercenaries in here, but dang, that's a lot of money. That is so much money. I mean, you're less money. These guys are way better. You're less money. Maybe we go for quantity over quality here. So talk to me about mercenaries. It takes them a day or two to reach the settlement. Hire them without equipment, so make sure to provide it. Yeah, we don't actually have a lot of that. I should check out the trader, see if we should buy some weapons maybe. The tax on warriors will increase by 8 and will amount to 38 per day. I don't think I can afford these people. I don't think I can. Why can I not get Attenrash? I specifically freed him, so he joined the army. I'm not allowed to buy any armor because we're not cool enough with the matriarch, so we're not allowed to buy this. What is this here? Tools. I wouldn't mind a spear or two. This seems to be about the best weapon I can get right now. What is this? Coal. Okay, we don't do that. I'm going to spend some more money just to get like a couple of spears. I'm going to blow all my money on this, aren't I? Now, early the next morning, and a lot of people are understandably a little bit sad that they don't have anywhere to live. That is totally today's project, guys. I assure you. That is totally today's project, except for building a library. Because I just bought some books. So we should probably be reading them. That's the only way we get better. We are supposed to be building this first. Does anyone, maybe Brodave hasn't given out the instructions yet. Yeah, he's probably up in the Rutabaga fields. Let's, where is everyone? Where am I and what am I doing? Apparently I'm going to pray. That is not valuable. What's Brodave doing? He's sleeping. Okay, you want to get up, man? People need instructions. Never mind, we've done it without you. What happens if I just say to Brodave, just do general training? The teacher will train the student in all skills, focusing on the student's talents to their skill limit and then remaining skills in turn. What about philosophy? Skill level of all lords present in the city is not high enough to increase this lord's skill. Okay, so we suck at philosophy. That's fair. Rhetoric. Develop their manners and persuasion. Now, I want to learn the things that we just bought the books for, so I definitely need a library for that. They are almost done with the barracks. That will be cool. Oh, and we're done with the lumber mill, too. Okay, you guys need somebody to deal with your stuff here. So that's obviously going to be, well, it could be me. Could be Brodave. How many things can Brodave take on? I thought it was 3. I'm going to give it to me, just because Brodave does have a lot to do around here. And I do want him to stay focused on the rutabagas right now. So you there, peasant, start chopping down trees and then making them into slightly smaller trees. So that'll help on my wood situation. Could I now be a little more confident about building the library? And what is that under? A drug den? Oh, neat. A tavern, right? Temple, library. There we go. Working with knowledge. Yep, that's what we want to do. We want to be working with a little bit of knowledge around here. Right, another 6 people have just shown up. That's going to be another dormitory I'm going to have to put together, but the library is here. Okay, so slow everything down a little bit. We need to learn stuff. So, Brodave, how do we go about doing that? Education. No. Social. Oh, wolf hunting. That's not learning anything, but it's hunting a wolf. Right. I remember now vaguely. I don't. I was just clicking things and then I found the thing that I was looking for. It's in the knowledge tab. Okay, so hop fields and beer, right? That's the thing that we got. We could learn mining, peasant's house, temple. There's all the things that we bought. Keeping prisoners, I'm not really concerned about that. I'd like to free them, frankly. Workshop, it looks like only, well, we don't have a book for it. It looks like Mrs. Dave already knows that. So she could maybe teach that to somebody else. Why don't we have me learn mining? And then hop fields and beer, that sounds pretty good. Although the temple is probably very, very important. And then Brodave, you go learn how temples work. Oh, there he is. Now he's available. Okay, yeah, there's my man right there. I don't know, maybe you just needed to click over to the next day, but there he is. He's in there. He's actually the best one of the group. Okay, so that's 6 warriors plus me. Where is Mrs. Dave, first of all? Let's just address that right now. Where? Oh, she's right down here. She's right down the road. Okay, so there's my bandit camp right there. Do I have any sort of idea? There's 6 bandits. There's some loot, and obviously there's Mrs. Dave. Okay, 6 bandits, you say. It's going to be a fairly even fight in that church levies taxes on my army. Don't do that. I need my money. So I'm getting taxed on my army every time the Holy Caravan shows up, which is like every 20 minutes in this game. This was kind of one of the many complex problems that I had the last time I played Norland, which is I could never get past the tax rate. So I was charged more than I could ever possibly make economically. So we went bankrupt. I mean, we burned down before we went bankrupt, but we basically went bankrupt, and we were lucky that the entire village burned to the ground, because the IRS are good, but they can't take ashes. So they're saying my best bet is to get really low-level warriors who will be taxed at a low rate and then train them up. Their tax rate won't go up, but their skill will. I want to go back to this whole mercenary idea here. Can I dismiss them later? What I'd like to do is just grab them and go, hey, we're going to go rescue Mrs. Dave. And they're like, cool, I'll go help you do that. And then when we're done, they can just go away. Of course, all of that being said, I don't actually have a lot of equipment. Do I want to just take a shot at this? I mean, I exist. I'm actually the best of the bunch in there. Let's get all the warriors in here. And then, like, all the equipment. Wait, where are my spears? Where are my spears? I bought spears, right? I didn't hallucinate that, right? Did I just misclick it and not purchase them? Well, I guess let's have a few bows. And then, I don't know, more. Just have everything. Just have literally everything in here. This is a terrible idea. Well, I'm looking good. I got the one piece of armor, and I got one of the spears. So I'm feeling pretty good about this. Everyone's kind of filing in behind me here. You've got some armor. Where'd you get armor from? I thought we only had one piece of armor. Where'd you find that, dude? No, seriously, where'd you find that? All right, you know what? If we die, we die. Let's just go try and rescue Mrs. Dave, because otherwise she's going to be like, hey, are you ever coming to rescue me? Because I would totally like being rescued. Off we go. Yep, create Squad Dave. 58% chance. A 58% chance. That's not very good. Hun, how friendly are you with the bandits? Because you might have to hang out there a little bit more. I'm actually going to try to be fairly sensible. I don't think we're ready for that. Where's my army? Can we disband this? I just want to disband the army. How do we go about doing that? So, no, I don't want to create it. I want to disband it. I know there's a way to do that. I just haven't figured out the way to do that yet. There we go. It's on my tab. So, disband the army. Everyone go about your business. We're all going back to normal. Yes, I know it's my wife. No, she'll be fine. She can take care of herself. She's going to be really excited when she comes back and I know how mining works. She'll be like, I was a hostage for 90 days, but in that time you learned how to dig a hole in the ground and get stuff out of it. So I guess I forgive you for not coming and rescuing me. I'm just trying to see if before the end of the day we hit a profit. Because the guys are down here buying their rutabagas and whatnot. Not quite. But we were almost there. We were almost there. Oh, hang on. Someone bought a last-minute rutabaga. A little rutabaga snack before bed. Sensible. Very, very sensible. Anyone else want to grab a quick rutabaga? No? Okay, well, we kind of flatlined there. -2. So after what we paid them versus what they came in and bought, there we go. There we go. Someone got a last-second rutabaga again, and we technically are sort of at ground zero. No, that's just because it clicked over to midnight, Dave. It stopped tallying it, but we were still only down -2. That's not that bad. In fact, if I raise the price a little bit, if we maybe raise the price on that just a smidge. What if it was 4 for rutabaga? And then, like, every 10th day, they can have a piece of meat. Do they save? That's a question. Do they save their money? So they get 5, and they pay 4 per day. Do they save the 1? And then every 10th day, they're like, yay, celebration piece of meat, because I've saved up 10 gold. I can imagine that they do. Can I say, hang on, can I see that? Click on you. Can I see how much money you have? Your combat, I see your mood. I don't immediately see your money. I'm going to have to get Mrs. Dave out at some point because nobody else works here. That's kind of part of the problem. I'm going to put this road down here. Reasons? Don't really know. Feel we should be making something. Brewery might be an idea. For that, I need like wheat rye. That's it. I need rye. We don't know how to do that yet. That's unfortunate. We're not making any booze until we figure out how rye works. And I don't think we know how rye works. Is that theoretically, where's the knowledge thing again? Hop field and beer. Yeah, we could do that. All right, so there's my hop field right there. Okay, I'm about a quarter of the way through mining, and Bro Dave is about a quarter of the way through temple. So when that's all taken care of, we'll get on the idea of making some alcohol around here. Hang on, what is the protection of the loving family? I forget that one. Mother Sophia, loving family, prohibits aggression towards young noble houses. Well, I am certainly one of those. Neighboring provinces will not engage in blackmail, warfare, and intrigue. Hey, you know what? Speaking of that, do we want to go, like, have a chit-chat with someone? Redridge, you are peaceful peasants that engage in agriculture and pay tribute to you. Oh, you pay tribute to me. Oh, you give me wheat every 2 days. Well, I don't know if it's every 2 days, but you're going to give me 40 wheat in 2 days. Is there something I should be doing with you? To contain migration. Right, don't come and live in our town. All right, we'll think about that. Are you also paying me tribute? Yeah, you give me 50 wood in 2 days. But how about, like, one of the other provinces, like the big houses here? All right, so you are Tanaya, who I believe we don't like. Actually, you're neutral to me. You got 4 lords, yet you don't have any burned villages, which is nice. I appreciate that. I don't want to attack you, but if I did, you got a team there. We're not going to mess with you. What could we do? Could we go chit-chat with you? How about improving relations? I could just go spend time with King Grimmin. He's currently visiting Treewood. Okay, he'll be home in 1 day. Or I could go wolf hunting, but he's going to be home in 1 day. Okay, so he's not at home right now, is what I'm reading there. How about somebody else? How about the Maka over here? Now, we're Maka. You guys should theoretically love us, right? Improving relations, how about spend time? Yeah, we could do that. There'll be 2 deep conversations, not necessarily good ones. But that will boost our relations with them. I feel I should focus on the whole freeing my wife thing. Let's get another dormitory down as well, because we do have a bunch of people here, several of whom are in fact homeless. So, well, all right, technically 1 person is homeless. But 1 person is going to have an amazing dormitory all to themselves until somebody else shows up around here. What, if anything, else should I be building? Maybe the drug den. I don't know. I don't think we have any nectar. Warehouse. That'd be a great idea. That will be a very, very good idea. Storing resources, distributing wages, and a place where I can hire additional builders. That sounds like something we should have. Let's put that there. Yes, I know, Bro Dave. We're totally ignoring Mrs. Dave. It's not ignoring her, dude. It's just that we're not really... We're gonna get killed, man. We're gonna get killed if we go over and try to rescue Mrs. Dave. Probably she'll figure it out for herself. Who are you? Marga? Why'd you just come and bump into Bro Dave? Do you like him? Full of energy. Holy Sophia has forsaken me. Yeah, we're trying to figure out Temple. He's doing it right now. You're interrupting him learning about Temple. I'm down here shaking my fist because I put myself in charge of the warehouse. And do I actually really need 3 builders right now? I'm not building a lot. I'm thinking actually about another sawmill place. I mean, more wood the better. I'm gonna get that going. Let's get another, not the brewery, the sawmill, the lumber mill down. So if we put that, say, I don't know, up in there, it seems like there's a lot of trees up there. We can get some more wood going. If nothing else, it might be something we can trade later. No, I don't have any spears. I must have misclicked on it. Oh, I'm 60% on mining, and Bro Dave is halfway through Temple. Excellent. I swear I bought a spear or 2. All right, well, good news. The trader is back. Interesting news, there's a freelance lord. Just hanging around. Just hanging around like I'm a lord, I got nothing to do. Give me a ring, I will work for you for a while. If a hired lord becomes friends with your king, you can invite them into the family. Okay. So for 1 ring, I can get this guy for 10 days. Do I need him for 10 days? Do I need him at all? Is the obvious question. The answer might be no, because we don't really have anything else going on right now. Unless, what if he's got some knowledge he could pass on? Because, I'm going to know about mining, that's cool, but I got to tell other people how to do that. Is that you? Gellin? No, you're one of my soldiers. I don't think they're here yet. Where's Duggold? Oh, yeah, Duggold's over here. This is fine. Everything is fine right now. Duggold, peel in. I want to know more about you. I see the traders also got some prisoners, so I might be able to scrape out a few more warriors. Duggold, No, that's the trader. Duggold, you're right behind him. There we go. Tell me about yourself. Like, say, what are you good at? What are your skills? Okay, you're meh at combat. You're meh at teaching. Good at management. Maybe I could peel Brodave off some things. If I'd need a new lord's house to do this, but we could throw one of those up fairly quickly. I kind of feel I want to hire Duggold just to hire Duggold. How do we go about that? I can't grant you a title right now. No. How do you feel about me? You don't like me at all. Would you like me more if I granted you a ring? I bet you would. Yeah, we're just gonna hire him. I just want to see what happens. I don't specifically need him. That being said, now I do need that lord's house. Hang on, everything's slammed into pause mode here. I got things to do. I'm going to build a road. I should not be building a road. They're rather expensive if we're honest about things. And we are. Let's just build this over here. That didn't connect, did it? There we go. And then put up a lord's house. I don't know, down here somewhere. Like, can we get it right here in front of the market? That work? Yeah, put it right there. Maybe I'll put a decoration or something over there. More importantly, Duggold. No, not me. Not me. Hang on. No. I wanted to talk to the trader. So let's trade with... You know what? Have Brodave do it. Apparently he's better at it. So show me what you got in the realm of people here. Also, if I buy a spear... You're really going to give it to me this time? Hang on. No, take that out for a sec. Yeah, there's my tax right there. I'm paying 70 right off the bat. 70. Wow. I'm going to go broke. I'd really like to own a spear, though. I don't know where my first one went. So if I just get that spear. You know what? Don't even sweat books right now. Let's look at hiring people. So who's got a good combat skill? Who has any combat skill? None of you have any combat skill. You're all broadly terrible with everything. Yeah, you're all awful. You're cheap, though. You're cheap. I could get, like, a couple of people, free them, and then they could, you know, fight for me and probably die for me. 259 off me. And I don't really think I have much to sell. I mean, I've got a lot of rutabagas. I have many rutabagas. Let's sell a quantity of rutabagas, if only to take down... Maybe if I could even just pay the tax in rutabagas. That might be something to do. I'm selling off some beer, too, for the basic reason that nobody can afford it. So none of my peasants can afford to buy this, not for many days at a time, providing they're saving up. So this actually makes me a little bit of money. Now, that spear is definitely in there. Right there. Okay, I'm going to trade that. I best be seeing a spear. Yeah, okay, the spear is there. I must have misclicked the last time. Now, which one of you prisoners belongs to me? I don't even remember who I bought. Was it you? Do you? No, you go to caravan person. You go to a caravan. You go to a caravan. Which one of you did I purchase? Ah, here you go. Krepos, you appear to belong to me. Well, good news. You're going to be freed. So, free. Why would I need to be better at this? I guess, I don't know, they'll have a higher opinion if I'm better at chit-chatting when I free them. And then somebody else in here belongs to me. I'm back with Duggold, because for 5 rings, I can get his loyalty up, and more importantly, his opinion of me up. Quite a bit. I'm going to do that. I don't have a lot of those rings. I got to remember to buy those. But yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I should probably give 1 or 2 to Brodave. He'd probably be keen on that sort of thing. I still haven't figured out who else I own over here. No, it's not you. Ah, there we go. I found you. It's old Heppy over here. Yeah, let's free you with me. And then you will also be free. And you're also going to die for me later. There you go, Duggold. Here's a bunch of rings for you. I guess that's pretty cool, right? Are you into me now? You like me? Do you love me yet? Your loyalty is through the roof. How about you? How do you feel about me personally? You're up +6. Okay, what, if anything else, could I do? How about social? Could play dice with you? Ah, yeah, but it costs 5 rings to do it. No, I don't want to challenge you to duel. Seduction seems to be a little bit of overkill. Wise conversation. Okay. Each skill point in teaching adds +3 to the probability of sharing knowledge. Okay, so it'd be like a knowledge transfer. Like knowledge by just having a conversation about it. We could go wolf hunting. I'm trying to bump this guy up enough that I could maybe get him to join the family. Because he's got like this wicked 80s aerobics headband, and I'm just drawn to him. It's hypnotizing. Now, bright and early the next morning, can I add my guys to the team here. No. What was different about the last one? Because the next day, that guy was eligible to be hired. This dude right here, whoever you are. Yeah, Attenrash. Maybe I just have to wait a little longer. I've definitely freed them. They are free. They are ready to die for me. Okay, a little later on, we see part of the problem here. This guy's a fanatic, which I probably should have paid attention to, but clearly didn't. And he's not going to become a soldier until the ruler is a saint. Unlikely. I've been called many things in my life. Saint is not one of them. Who's talking about me up here? What's going on up here? What are you doing? Oh, it's Duggold. Are you spreading rumors? You are spreading rumors about me. I was kidding. You really are spreading rumors about me. Dude, I just gave you like 5 rings. And they were really nice rings, too. They had nice settings and everything. Now you're spreading rumors about me. That's probably an excellent place to call it on this look at Norland. We will pop back in to some more of Norland later. I still have to rescue my wife. We really haven't addressed that yet. It's day 3 and she's still out there, but I'm just happy I'm not dead. 27 minutes before I was killed. Earlier today. 27 minutes and I was dead. Guys, do please let me know what you think of Norland in the comments below. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. But maybe we close the door during a zombie apocalypse, Cinnamon, huh? It's just basic security technique. If the door is closed, Cinnamon, the zombies are going to have to work harder to get in. What you've done is put up a big sign on the top of your roof here that says, "Hey, zombies, this way for food." All right, is there an actual fire, or are you just telling me that fire is a thing that exists? Because I'm very familiar with that. Fire loves me, and it wants to be near me at all times. And I'm pretty sure they're trying to beat him to death with a baguette, which is less effective than you might commonly think it would be. I have created epic fruitcake. Those words have never been uttered in the entirety of human history. That sentence has never come together. I have made epic fruitcake.